a cheer for coming out on a Sunday. Hey! And give this guy's prison guard a cheer for accidentally running out early so we could be enjoy the show. So.
Brought us a prison guard.
He'll let you out.
Yeah.
Delighted to be here in Bridgend, which you don't hear very often, do you? I think we can all agree. I used to come very regular to Bridgend, but Hugh Edward stopped messaging me and I don't, you know him, do you? What a week last week, guys. The budget. Who had a good budget? Strap in, guys. We're going to do economics. We're going to do economics. That's what we're here for. So I'll tell you who had a good budget. Poor kids. They had a good budget. 450,000 children lifted out of poverty. I think we can all agree. I think we can all agree that that's a good thing. Can we have a cheer for the poor kids? Yeah? Good. Good. You know, it's not the kids' fault they're poor, or PS5s cost so much as it is. You know, it's hard for the kids. And do you know what had a bad budget? The middle class. Bit of sympathy for the middle class, I think. Last time I saw the middle class getting that fact, it was in Beaujolais in Swansea about 2 weeks ago, like, and they were fucking hammered. Someone else who had a bad budget? Khalees. Because milk-based drinks now are subject to the sugar tax. So if Khalees wants a milkshake to bring all the boys to the yard, she's got to pay an extra £2.59 per 2 litres. So, unlucky Khalees, eh? Yeah, I know. And did you see the Office of Budget Responsibility released Rachel Reeves' speech early, putting the financial markets into chaos? And not one media outlet used the phrase budget smuggler as a way of describing this era. Thanks, budget chat. So I think that's enough economics. So we all agree to sort of economics. Yeah, I've got BBC Panorama on editing duty just to check the financial accuracies of that. So they'll spin another story. So everyone's having a lovely weekend. Yeah, lovely weekend.
Yeah.
I had a cracking weekend. I went to Nando's yesterday, and we were at the counter just about to get served, and my missus had a hot flush. And she forgot her order. She's having the peri-peri menopause. It's not bad, is it? Come on. But menopause, right? The menopause. Who put the word men at the front of menopause? Like, it's unbelievable, isn't it? It's not ours to do. I know. Same person about fun at the front of funeral is my take on that. So, I was at the funeral last week actually, and I went to the crematorium on Monday, and there was a sign that said no smoking. Yeah, I said that's technically inaccurate, isn't it? Yeah, and then next to the no smoking sign was a good funeral award. And I was like, who is voting in that? How do you vote? You're in the coffin banging a green smiley face button. Don't let me out, I voted. Yeah, so that was the weekend. That was class. Yeah, so I'm a dad of 2, which is a funny name for a kid. I think you can all agree. But I love being a dad. It's amazing. If you like paying for everything and being ignored, I would highly recommend her that. If it goes really well with his Latvian, and she says, you need some money in the bank, and you're going to be ignored a lot. It's fantastic. So I've got a 7-year-old daughter, Luna. She's fantastic. She's wonderful, amazing, the best of us all. But she's got one eye stronger than the other, and she has to wear a patch. Andrew doesn't care, look. Doesn't care, what a prick. Don't care about my daughter's eyesight. Unbelievable. And not once have I called her Gabrielle Abelhamza. Or someone else with a patch that I forgot. I did buy her a parrot, so I'm a good dad. And then I've got a lad, age 6. He's an absolute nightmare. He's called Eddie. He's like a terrorist with dimples. He's 3 hobbies: football, cricket, and punching me in the cock. And because we live in Wales and because of woke nonsense, I'm not allowed to hit him back. I know. So we play catch from the toaster in the bath, and yeah. So quite excited. I'm encouraging him to go on a gap year. So next year he's going to a gap year to Gaza. Age 6, so hope that goes well. But apparently he's got a big bright future, so he's got an unconditional offer on the table, unconditional offer from ISIS, so things are going well there. So in the dining room, right, we've got a climbing wall. when he's modern dad. So I'm calling it a climbing wall, but he lost his temper again and just fucking threw his Weetabix up the wall and I can't get her off. So I'm climbing wall now. It's pretty exciting. He's quite a showman though, he is a showman, right? So the other day he discovered, he stands on the bed and shines a reading light up from the side like that. He can make a comedy cock shadow on the ceiling like that. And he calls me, Dad, come on. I don't know, look, it's quite funny. And we are now banned from IKEA. So, yeah. So, yeah. And the school rang me about a month ago, Mr. Berry. We need to have a chat about Edward. He's shown his penis to one of the other students. I said, was there an IKEA? She said no, so I went down to school to chat with the teacher. I said, let's get him in here and let's have a chat about what's happened. So Eddie comes in. I said, Cham, what happened, mate? What's happened? He goes, Dad, that girl, she showed me her bits and asked, could she see my winky? I said, teacher, this changes everything. This lad is not a pervert. He's a people pleaser and a good listener, isn't he? Well done, son. Get on your way. Yeah, I know, go Eddie boy. You wave that thing around. If asked, yeah, and then not a stranger, whip it out. But I had another phone call from the school. I was like, please don't be flashing twice. It's a pattern, isn't it? And they said Eddie's been in the eye with a stick. I was thinking, oh no. So I go down to school. I go in the reception of the school. There's my daughter sat there with her patch on. And then I look across and see him, and he's got a fucking patch on. I'm not raising a family, am I? I'm raising a Jolly Roger flag. We're laying siege to the fucking PTA. I've got my own pirate troop. And yeah, fucking Captain Bomb Guy and Captain Cockout and me on my pirate ship. As we go into the future, pirates like. So yeah, that's the case, man. Yeah, but I'm really worried. I'm raising a middle class. Very worried about this. I'm from the valleys originally, and I don't want them to be twats. So I don't want them to be middle class. But this happened the other day. Someone fly tips a mattress in the back lane. Okay, and I walked past and said, "That's disgusting. That is. People not taking pride in their community there." And dumping that mattress there. And my lad said, "Yeah, I agree, Dad. That's disgusting. That is not even a memory foam mattress, man." And then my daughter comes back from her nan's. She goes, Dad, you wouldn't believe it, man, you wouldn't believe it. He had one type of salt. You know, look at you, Jesus Christ. Fucking same amount of eyes as you got, love, so pipe down. Yeah, and then make it even worse, we all got matching dry robes. Yeah, with those twats. Admittedly drier and warmer than the non-dry, but that is just fucking, yeah, we're one of those twats. Yeah, so I'm trying to make them not middle class, so do you know why we're taking them? Weatherspoons. Yeah, they were serving spice bags in Weatherspoons the other day, spice bags. I've seen what this does to the homeless in Cardiff Spice, and they serve it in Weatherspoons with free unlimited coffee. I was thinking, you don't want spice and caffeine, that is a bad mix. But you know where you are in your life when your two best apps on your phone are Weatherspoons app and the Greg's app. So I do like to go in Greg's. I do enjoy their chocolate pasty. You were a bit posh, you probably call her a pan au chocolat. So that's good. Who's enjoying AI? Anyone enjoying AI? Are we pro AI? No? I'm so worried I'm going to be replaced. I am a useless bloke and AI is going to be better than me, but when it's going to take all our jobs and people are going to be walking around with nothing to do, and all I can think is Bridgend is very much ahead of the curve with this technology. The early adopters. Diane Bridgend. So, this technology though, right, is promising a lot, isn't it? But technology tends to overpromise and then underdeliver. So I was expecting driverless cars by now. Sorry guys on the train, you know. Driverless cars, hoverboards. The best thing I've seen on AI so far is someone sent me a video last week of the Queen and Princess Diana having a boxing match. That was fucking cool. And then that followed by Keir Starmer and Stephen Hawking having a darts match with Stephen Hawking to a 9-darter and got out of his wheelchair. Fucking AI is amazing. Fucking big up the AI, isn't it? It's fucking brilliant. So I shall leave you with my newest favourite joke I wrote. This is a bit ready. I invented a condiment made of goodbyes to serve with fish. Tartar sauce. You've been a lovely audience. Thank you, Gareth Berry.